In this next video, I wanted to talk about ribbing. Ribbing is usually at the cuffs of sweaters, sleeves, and hemlines, and the base of hats. Ribbing gives knitting an elasticity and helps it hold in, and I wanted to show you how to do that. What I'm going to do is refer to as a knit to purl. What I'm going to do is refer to as a knit to purl to ribbing. There are knit 1 purl 1, knit 2 purl 1. It's just a combination of knits and purls that achieve the effect. So, as you might guess, a knit 2 purl 2 ribbing has 2 knit stitches followed by 2 purl stitches. Now in a row, when you change from knitting to purling, you have to bring the yarn to the front when you're purling. And I'm going to purl 2 stitches with the yarn in front, because that is what purling is. And then I'm going to knit 2 stitches, which means I have to put the yarn in the back. I'm going to do this English style to show our English style knitters how that's done. I'm going to knit 2. And then I have to bring the yarn to the front, and I'm going to purl 2. The yarn is still in the front, purl 2. Bring the yarn to the back, knit 2. And a switch. Yarn to the front, and we're going to purl 2. Now watch this. I like knitting continentally because when I slip the stitch off the needle, I'm also bringing the yarn to the back automatically. A little bit of economy of motion again. Knit 2. Now watch this movement. I'm just going to pop it to the front and purl 2. I'm going to turn the work around. Now this is when it's important to know how to recognize your stitches. And in a row it's always easier to recognize purls because they're obvious bumps. In ribbing we want columns of knits and columns of purls, so these two look like knit stitches, so they're going to be knitted. I'm going to knit 2. Watch this. As I take the stitch off, I bring the yarn to the front in order to purl 2. And now I'm going to throw the yarn to the back at the same time as I take it off the needle, and knit 2. I'm going to continue in this manner to show you what ribbing looks like. We're back, and here is our ribbing. As opposed to the straight stockinette stitch, we've got some ribbing here. And that helps pull a garment, helps scrunch the stitches in, for things that, for either a decorative effect or for things like cuffs and hems of sweaters.